You can still see it.
What's cracking, everybody? This is Andre, Vape Capital Live. We are here. We have been gone for 2 weeks. We've gone for way too goddamn long, but we are back. We have a great show for you tonight. We're going to have Elysian Labs on. We're going to have my co-host, as always, Camille. And we're going to have my right-hand man, as always, Q, on the comment section. So anything you guys have to do with comments or anything you want to chime in on the comment section, whether it be Vape Capital Live through YouTube or Vape Capital Live through vapecapital.com, please chime in, and Q will be checking both and chiming in the whole entire show. Mm-hmm. So, with that being said, what's cracking, everybody?
Hi.
You guys doing all right? Everything's cracking.
Everything's cracking.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What's cracking? You good?
I'm great. Hell yeah. I'm
you
here.
Solid?
I'm solid.
I just wanted to comment that I really liked the part in your hair for tonight. I just thought
beautiful.
I thought it was very. It was very.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's a hot pot. I like
What's that supposed to be? Like a hot pot? What?
No, he said the hard part.
Hard
Oh,
part.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
A hot.
Okay, I get
It's
it.
the hot pot.
I get it.
They talk funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Diversify.
My problems?
Never.
Never?
No, you're good.
No, I just want to see how you're doing.
No, good. I'm solid.
Okay.
I got my mod working. A mod working, so we're solid.
There is a mod
Sick.
working.
Yeah. Cam, what's cracking with you?
Oh, nothing. I don't know. A lot of things, actually.
Nothing but a lot of things. What kind of
Nothing but a
bullshit is
lot of
going on?
things.
You wanna reveal anything, or how's your past 2 weeks been?
Amazing. Well, Mother's Day was just.
How was Mother's Day?
passed.
How
it
was that?
Fantastic. I have like 300 kids.
Right,
so-
you got a tribe. You got like a fucking softball team,
yeah,
right?
so like I got a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
So. But you know what I mean? Like 1 or 2 of those little things are gonna be sweet and make you some shit.
Right. Crafting projects, DIY.
But, yeah, it was fun. It was really good. So
You had a good time?
Yeah, I had a good day. It was really awesome. I mean, they kind of took over the day. Like we went to the skate park and then we went swimming. And before I knew it, it was like a kid day. But it was fine. It was chill. The whole day they were saying they loved me. So
Right.
that's awesome.
So really, it wasn't about you, but it was about you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they were like, "Oh, mom, watch this trick. Love you, doll." You know.
As long as they end that with that, it's
Yeah.
cool. Everything's
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
right? That's awesome. Yeah, no, Mother's Day broke the shit out of me. Yeah, for sure. You know what's crazy is that, like, you know, my girl, she's not much of like holidays, but she has a couple particulars. You know what I mean? And let me rephrase that. My wife
Oh,
has a couple of holidays.
wife
You know what I
live.
mean? But
We're
you know what I'm
live.
saying? Yeah. No, we're live. Yeah.
We're live.
My wife has a few holidays that are very particular. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? One of them, Mother's Day, is a day. You know what I mean?
It's
The
a
other
big
one,
one.
she likes the Christmas Day.
Yeah.
If I were to come home with, like, say, flowers or like chocolates or some bullshit like that on Valentine's, she'd probably stick me.
Oh,
She's
damn.
not for the whole Valentine's shit. Like, she feels like that's just some made-up bullshit holiday, so everybody
I
makes
do
money.
too. I
so
don't really
she's
love
not
it.
having that shit.
I mean, I do like presents.
I
though,
like
but-
presents too.
You know what I mean? Like hold the phone. I like presents,
Yeah.
but like I don't want to go out to fucking dinner on Valentine's Day because
It's the same thing for
the
Mother's Day,
worst.
though. You go out for Mother's Day, and it's like an hour wait.
We
You
went
know
out
what I
for
mean?
breakfast. There was 40 deep in every place.
Exactly.
It's about the
like
kids
10:30
though
in the
too.
morning.
You know, the kids celebrating the mom, so it's a little different. It's not just about you like Valentine's
Yeah,
Day. It's
yeah.
just about you.
Right,
you know?
right.
You feel a little bit more selfish when it's just about
Both of you
you.
guys
Yeah.
want to
Right.
be fucking spoiled. I don't even want to hear it.
Oh, for sure.
Valentine's Day, you both
No.
want fucking presents.
Of course.
If you don't get nothing, you
I prefaced it with I like presents, like
all right.
Yeah,
just so
yeah.
you guys know.
Hello.
You know.
I don't mind
I
spoiling.
think presents are a good thing. I think I don't know. I think Valentine's is one of those days that you buy presents because you fucked up during the year, and you need an extra outlet because you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got it. You know what I mean? Valentine's. I got them in the bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Let me go ahead and get her
exactly.
some flowers.
Yeah.
Take her to go get her nails done. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Get her feet scrubbed on, and you know what I'm saying? She'll forget about XYZ that I did 2 months ago.
No, girls have memories forever. I don't think
That's
you're
the
forever.
bullshit that I'm talking about.
You
know,
know,
but-
forever memory.
But like
Right?
sometimes.
Remember 3 years
Is
ago
it-
when
yeah.
you did that thing?
And they know the exact
Motherfucker.
date. You know what I mean? They're like, August 3rd, 2014. You said,
238.
Remember
right.
that one time you didn't take out the trash like 3 years ago?
Yeah.
I remember that shit. Do you remember that shit? Treat me like a slave. Like
That's
It
craziness.
doesn't matter what you do. Can't win.
So in all, did you guys all have a good Mother's Day? Did you guys
Yes,
have a great day?
Absolutely.
Cool.
My mom's really far away.
Your mom's far away? Boston?
Yeah.
Did you send the text? Did you make the call? FaceTime? What'd you do?
Big ass edible arrangement.
Edible arrangement?
Yeah.
Heavy on the pineapple?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Chocolate
And the chocolate? Chocolate covered everything?
Y'all covered everything.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mama's
That's what I'm
day.
talking about. Q, how you been, man?
Good, man. Mother's Day, I did my own personal edible arrangement. I just
You were the edible
Like,
arrangement? Like,
you
what's
made
going
one.
on, dog?
Like,
Yeah,
you made one for
The last time I
yourself?
checked, your girl don't have kids. So what's going on, dog?
No, man. I just arranged a couple edibles, man. Just kick back.
Oh my god.
Fucking awesome.
just chilling hard, man. Just
Yeah.
getting it, man. Just living life to the very fullest. You know, you can't stop me, and I appreciate that.
I won't.
Can't stop, won't stop.
I won't. I'm not gonna stop. I don't know where that came
No,
from.
Andre, you can't fucking stop
Can't
me.
stop me. Yeah, no, I get
Stop
it.
me, I'm
No,
just gonna let you know.
I don't want to stop you, bro. I don't
No,
wanna
yeah,
stop you.
everything's been good, man. What about yourself?
Like I said, Mother's Day, it was an adventure. We went to this place called 2020 in Downey, and they have like they specialize in micheladas and
those are
ceviche.
delicious.
Like that's their thing, right? And all the like micheladas have like 2, 3, 5, 7 beers in them, in like a
2,
watermelon.
3, 5, or 7.
I'm not being exaggerative, right? And they're like in watermelons, like they cut a watermelon in half, scoop it out, and then they fill it up with michelada,
That's amazing.
right? And then they like line the rim of it with like shrimp and cucumber and all kinds of crazy crap. So we didn't get those. We didn't get all go out extreme, right? But
Yeah.
we had a little ceviche taco tostadas, and then we had a couple of micheladas or whatever. But by the time you leave there, you're like so full, like the seafood, like you know what I mean? It's like there's a lot of seafood.
It's the beer,
No.
though.
Let me tell you, it was the seafood because like I wasn't even tripping like that on the beer trip, right?
Yeah.
But like like I ate the tostada and then I had all the shrimp around all the rims of all the beers that were there, just because you know what I mean? I wanted that, right? And I was super full where like I had to take a little walk, and people like me don't walk, right? I'll walk to my car or my bike and
I was gonna
ride,
say
but
your car.
nah, we don't walk. But I was super full. But it was a good time. It was a good time. I don't like to go to like restaurants for like the food, but I like to go to restaurants for the experience. Any place I go to or any place I take my wife, I like to go for the experience. And
The ambiance.
exactly, whatever it may present itself,
I'm feeling that.
that's what I like to go and do.
Yeah.
I am a very big stickler because I hate bad service. I despise bad service. Despise bad service.
I mean, who likes it?
You know, in a heartbeat.
Before we get
In a
out,
heartbeat.
Nice,
No.
lady.
you gotta wait. You gotta wait. If you're gonna assault the waiter, you gotta wait until after.
Right.
You know what I mean?
after.
She is literally verbally assaulting a waiter, waitress before we get our food. I'm
But
like,
that's
"Please
the
shut
point.
fuck up."
No, you have to get good service. I demand
I do
good
not
service.
want good
Because
service at the
listen,
expense of
because
spit
I
with my food.
tip very well.
I do too.
I
do
tip
too.
very well. And if I'm gonna tip you like I know I want to tip you, and you're dragging ass, not giving me the service I expect, we got issues. You know what I'm saying?
Preface it. We're gonna tip you well.
Oh, I
And
tell
then you're
him.
gonna get
I
exemplary
always tell him.
service.
I always tell him.
No, sometimes you tell them after you assault them verbally.
You know, but
We
sometimes,
tip well, you fucking bitch.
but sometimes when I say I'm gonna tip well, right? They're like, this bitch got a fucking J on her face. Like, she ain't gonna tip me well.
Well, then that's their own fucking
know what I
fault.
mean?
For real. Who cares?
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm gonna tip
For
you
real.
well. They're like, okay, sure, sweetie, sure you are.
Yeah. No, but even in that factor, you gotta be like, yo, do you see all my tattoos? You know how much this shit costs? You know what I'm saying? My tattoos cost a lot of money. And if you don't think I got the money for the tip, you're tripping, right? I love to tip well, but I hate bad service. I despise bad service. It's like the worst
Makes me
ever. It'll make me go freaking bananas. All right, look, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. We're going to chime into the comment section, and then we're going to dive into Elysian Labs and see what's cracking with the Elysian Army, and we're going to see what's going on with all of their company inside and out. So stay tuned, and we will be right back.
monster. Smooth, creamy, and overwhelmingly fruity, with a refreshing flavor that is impossible to put down. Seriously, try to put it down. You can't do it.
What's cracking, everybody? This is Andre, Vape Capital Live. We are back with my lovely co-host, Camille. What the fuck is that?
He's calling someone over.
Like some fucking aborigine fucking like. Hey, what the fuck is that?
You know, I'm just trying to just go with it, just like use my inner being to say hello to the crowd, and apparently my inner being is like a squirrel of some sort, you know, like, you know, we don't know.
Also with my right hand man, Q.
Yes. Hello, everybody.
What's going on in the comment section right now, Q?
All right, so pretty much just chopping it up with Machine Gun Megan.
Machine Gun Megan.
She
Megan,
said she was
yeah.
here,
Pistol
the other day.
Pete's sister.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Asked her how the visit
And
was.
she just moved to Costa Mesa from Las Vegas.
Yeah, super close now.
Yeah, so now
Memory.
she's in the hood.
Yeah.
Deal trap.
Yeah, she's in the hood
Yeah.
now.
Don't tell Andre
Good
anything.
old Pablo. Good old Pablo. Today was his. Today was Pablo. A year today was Pablo. Pablo was here.
Yeah, a year today, Pablo was here for the
Yes.
live show. That is
Yes.
correct.
JD, the Irish Hammer, is saying that he will be here in August. I told him to talk about it, be about it.
Right.
And so August, I guess, I don't know, we'll see if the guy's really here or not.
I think he's going to be here.
Oh,
Um,
JD the Hammer.
Irish Hammer is crazy
Irish
as shit.
Hammer. Whoops.
Yeah, and then we got a couple people saying, like Rick is saying that he's saying thank you for the time bomb, giveaway.
Absolutely.
And Sid is his favorite one out of the line.
Mine too.
It is really good.
I vouch for that as well.
Mine too.
Yeah, super fire. Kind of took me off with grapes, and then actually being really good. So.
Because you were talking a lot of shit. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I was.
Oh,
I talked shit.
No, let's be honest.
I
I'm not
talk-
gonna
I
front.
talk
No,
shit.
front.
I
No.
do.
Q was talking shit. Q was like, "Ugh, what is that for the profile? No. I don't vape grape.
The only thing
You
I
know what
like
I'm
about these guys is their bowl. Yeah. No, but it was fire. I liked
No,
it.
he
Definitely.
actually liked it. Yeah, it was really good.
We try not to put out shit that tastes like shit, you know?
Yeah.
But you gotta be honest. You gotta be honest. So, like, there's a lot of flavors that come out. And before I even get into this, let's introduce our guest, Elysian. Hello.
Hi,
Hey.
Hello.
I'm
While you're here,
Katie,
please-
aka Miss Elysian.
Yes, please state your names.
Jeff Donahue.
Right on.
He's just Jeff Donahue.
That's all I have.
Just
Donahue.
I don't have any nicknames, I don't think.
No.
Boston Jeff, maybe?
Boston Jeff. We'll go with that.
Whatever your
Giant.
Instagram name is.
I just feel like calling you Boston anyway.
That's pretty much what. I
Yeah.
guess you're right.
I just want to call you Boston from here on out.
Self-proclaim it, though.
No. That's just my thing. You know what I mean? Like I name people. That's my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, where the fuck is my name?
Bruh.
Squirrel.
Bruh. Man, there's not enough time in this show. All right?
Andre's known me for a long time.
Seriously. So we got Elysian, and I want to talk, like I was gonna say in the comment to juice in general, and you guys can chime in on this. There is juice that is damn good, and then there is juice that tastes like fucking medicine.
Garbage.
Right? And you cannot get rid of it in your wicks. It will not go away. There's no way to dissipate that. You can't even overpower it with another flavor. Like there's no getting rid of garbage juice in your tank or a dripper or whatever.
Clean it out and it still tastes like it.
It's still the
Yeah,
same
it's
shit,
bad.
right?
Yeah.
So with that being said, Elysian, I've tasted your juice. I've tasted your juice.
Tasted your juice.
I've tasted your juice. And I liked your juice. I really did.
That sweet juice.
But like, how do you guys stay relevant, and how do you guys stay away from being in that medicine-y bullshit category to stay on the market?
Well, fuck, we try our juice before we put it out there.
Right. But like, I feel like those people try it too. Like, don't you
think
feel?
so.
Do you think they try it?
We
Like,
try
like who
juice.
puts out juice that tastes
Wait,
like
wait.
crap? It's crap.
It's
You try your juice, you
Uh-huh.
steep your juice.
Yeah,
you
that's
try
very,
it
very
again.
important. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you
Right.
can put something together and it'll taste good, like that first couple of vapes, and then like a week later it tastes like absolute shit.
Honestly,
You know?
too, though, like on the real, if you're not manufacturing your own juice and you're having it co-packed somewhere, it's huge about quality control. We manufacture in-house and we have since the beginning. And if you don't do that, you're not in any control over it. I know many, many companies that have fire juice. They go over to co-packing and it's a fucking disaster. Because like at the end of the day, if you're not there to regulate it, if you're not there to batch test it, you don't fucking know.
exactly.
You know?
So let's rewind a little bit. Let's start from the beginning because people are watching the show and they
Start
may
from the
not know a
beginning.
lot about Elysian, right? So let's start with, when did Elysian come on the market? When did you guys start? Why did you guys start? And what was your focus whenever you guys came into the industry?
Okay, so we started Elysian Labs, and actually it was originally Elysian Elixirs. It was just a juice line, and that was, I came up with the idea. I was at a vape shop, working at a vape shop, one of the first ones in Orange County, in like early 2013. And I was like, fuck, I could do this better than these idiots. And my friends was, no offense, but it was really,
quote unquote just like that.
it was
That's how you
probably
really felt.
I really did.
Verbatim. I'm not going to even
I had,
front.
I had a friend who was making juice.
Right.
And he was, the flavors were good, but the business was bad, and he wasn't doing it right. And at that time, if you weren't making money at this, you were definitely doing it wrong.
Oh,
I
yeah.
came in
Because that was like
Oh,
shooting
yeah.
fish in a barrel at that
Absolutely.
time, right?
So I came in,
2013
I
was
helped him fix
amazing.
his company, helped him sell it, and then I started my own. And that was, I started
I wasn't
December
there yet.
2013. No, he came on much later, but December 2013 is when that happened. I got a formal LLC. I was technically, my first juice sales in the beginning of 2013 were profitable hobby, right? So then we were official company in the beginning of January of 2014. And then from there, we started co-packing in like May of 2014. No, 2015. 2015. And we've been doing it ever since. Jeff signed on. When did you fucking sign on? Like last year?
A year ago, almost like to the day. I moved from Boston to California.
I stole him.
She did.
So what was that like? I don't want to jump too far because we're going to come back to the beginning of Elysian. But what was your point and process of wanting to jump ship from the East Coast to the West Coast? Did you see
All right, so-
the vitality in the West Coast to want to jump on? Like that's a big jump, bro. That's a life decision. You know what I mean?
Well, all right. So I started in the East Coast in 2014 with a line called Cold Fusion Juice. And we, back in the East Coast, there was no vape shops. There was 2 vape shops in Massachusetts. So it started as hand-to-hand sales, and then it started to grow a little bit, and a couple of shops opened up, and we were one of the first brands to come out of Massachusetts. There's like 3 other ones. So it was real easy for us to jump into shops. But like as the time progressed, like I came up with this kind of moniker is that you can start east, you can't go west. You can start west and you can go east, but it's just not happening. You know what I mean? Like Cold Fusion to this day still is in like 8 shops in California.
I've seen Cold Fusion in so many places, though, because I travel all across the nation. You know what I mean? And we've seen Cold Fusion in their logo, and it's very recognizable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, I can't tell you firsthand if I think their juice is phenomenal. I'm not going to bullshit you. I've seen their logo. I've never tried their juice.
It's still mine.
Right? So I've never tried the juice, right?
Yeah.
But I've seen the moniker, and I've seen the label, and I've seen the logo everywhere I travel because I travel a lot.
Yeah.
And Cold Fusion is always there, and I respect that because I always see it.
Appreciate that.
Because there's some labels that you'll see and logos and companies that you'll see, and they'll be here today and they're gone tomorrow. And
Absolutely.
and we've all seen that, and that's what we have seen because we are business people. The companies that do stay around I feel that either they set the margin or they follow it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And those companies are either setting the bar or they're trying to chase the bar.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Chasing the bar only goes so far, though. You know what I mean? Like, nothing is going to hit, like, for example, okay, Naked, right? That was like, okay, I know.
It's a fucking,
we're all,
it's
no,
an enigma.
I know.
It's
We're
an
all
enigma.
we're all competitors. I get it. But if we look at Naked as an example of the industry,
great.
you know what I mean? They come from Schwartz. Schwartz was the yogurt vape.
The yogurt vape.
Yeah, and you know, like that did all right, but like
Yogurt's the new
nothing like
custard.
nothing like Naked. And Naked has kind of been this like just boom, like out of nowhere.
It skyrocketed.
Yeah, and it
Skyrocketed.
happened
Absolutely.
It's not even a
super
word.
late in the game. You know what I mean?
And with that being said, I say, why did they skyrocket? Why did they excel so hard? Right? And those questions baffle me, right? Because, you know, I think as business people, we all think the same thing, right? When we walk into a convention, we walk into any arena of sorts of the vape industry, we walk in because we've been here for a long fucking time, right?
We character assassinate the shit out of everything.
Everybody!
Fucking thing.
Everybody!
Being at a
Right?
convention
Look,
and
I'm not
judging
gonna
you.
sugarcoat it. We character
Looking,
assassinate
judging,
everybody
judging,
we
looking.
see.
Oh, that's so fun.
Like,
Yeah.
who are you?
fuck are
Who are
you?
you?
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? Right? So what we do is whenever we see these companies and they're coming up, we're like, yo, you have nothing. You've not fought the battles that we already fought to get to the place we were. So I don't feel you have a foot to stand on. On the other hand, they sell volume.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's
they-
a hard
Well, you
fight
set the
to
table
go
for them.
with,
Wait,
right?
At the table.
No, wait. Also, but like you guys you're not remembering, especially with Naked. He's been around. He has been around.
No, I'm not talking about
No,
just
no,
Naked.
not
No.
Naked.
I'm not talking about just
Other
Naked. I'm just talking
people.
about new people coming in the industry that we haven't known for
Yeah,
very long.
yeah.
That are these pop-ups, so to speak, and
Yeah.
they sell volume. And then you're like, why? Right? Are you selling volume just to get in, get out? Are you selling volume to be a part of? Are you selling volume to put back in? Are you selling volume to just stay here for a while? What is your purpose, right?
Yeah.
Because in the beginning, whenever we all started, when we all started, right? Because it wasn't that long ago, but it was a long time ago in vape
vape
years,
years.
Yeah.
right? In vape years,
Feels
it is-
like
10 years ago.
like,
old as shit.
in vape years, I got a cane and a back brace, right? You know what I'm saying? Like
I got a
like I've been
rascal.
doing this shit for a long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in vape years, we are holding a different stature than what these other young kids who are coming in seeing the dollar signs, who are coming in seeing,
Yeah.
oh, well, these guys did it, I can do it. But they're not. They're not holding the stature. They're not holding the respect that we held when we came in, because we held on to that sort of respect. Like, you're a company, I'm a company. We might be selling the same kind of product, but if you need me, I'm going to be there. And if I need you, I'm going to be there. You're going to be there. You know what
I
I'm
can
saying?
tell you, coming from the East, if it wasn't for her, like I met her, what was it, like almost 3.5 years ago, and we didn't have anybody to show us the ways. So when I met Katie started to tell me what to do, and of course I was like, "Fuck you! I'm not going to listen to a goddamn thing that you say." And then
It was her
every
boobs, huh?
single time, she proved me wrong. It's like whatever advice she gave me, and I didn't listen, and I didn't want to listen. Eventually, what she told me to do was what I should have done.
That's such a good compliment.
really-
you got that
you know-
recorded, right? You have that recorded?
Yeah,
it's
record
live.
that.
I think with
Never
that being
hear it
said,
again.
let's take a quick commercial break. Let's take a commercial break because I feel like it's getting a little sappy right now. So we're going to take a commercial break. We'll come right back and stay tuned. Comment on the section where you're at, where you're from. If you have a vape shop and you're in your vape shop watching our live show right now, chime in where you're at, and we're going to shout you out whenever we come back from this commercial break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Sugar Shits is the creamy poop of a mystical raspberry. Totally clean, totally cool, and soft served straight from a very sweet rear. Every hit is a spewing mouthful of Dr. Sugar Shit's glistening shits.
Dr. Sugar Shits is intended for adults only. You must be of legal smoking age in the state in which you reside to consume Dr. Sugar Shits. If the doctor finds out you are too young to vape, humiliate your fucking soul.
What's cracking, everybody? We are back. Andre Vape Capital Live with my lovely co-host Camille. Holy shit! And my right hand man too. Oh my God, I'm surrounded by them.
Yeah, we just got to do. I don't know.
You guys like it?
Oh God.
It's gonna become a thing.
So let's go around the room and let's see what we got as a hand check. So let's start over there at the end. And what are you vaping with? What's your atomizer? What's your juice? The whole 9 yards. Break it down for everybody who's watching.
I am vaping on a Bolt V2 and a Hadley Yaddy. And about that Squonk Life.
What do you like about Squonk Life?
You know what, dude? I never had one before, and I just picked it up, and I can't stop vaping it because I don't have to drip shit. And I like dripping, and it's basically very similar as long as the build is right on the Hadley. So I definitely... I can't complain with that. And it's the award-winning Nilla Cake.
Nilla Cake.
Award-winning.
Which it has to be prefaced with award-winning.
That's it. No, it has to be.
Yeah,
from here on
that's
out.
it. From here on out.
Award-winning.
That's it.
Just change the name. Just start putting.
Yeah, I actually did.
Top label.
Yeah, FDA, all everything.
It's gonna be like one of those label makers on the top of each
I
bottle
need to
now.
submit a modification.
Award-winning. Yeah.
Submit a modification.
Due to the modification to my registration, it's now award-winning.
Yes, award-winning Nilla Cake.
Please stop.
I love it.
What you vaping on, Kate?
What do you got?
I have a Hexome. This is the V3 Stab Wood edition.
So fucking sexy.
Yeah.
Ball
it's
so
really
hard.
pretty.
Baller.
It's
Ball
got,
so hard.
It's got the Tiffany blue little Hexome thingy in it, and it's sparkly. So that's why I love it.
Squirrel.
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 And I have a Petri 20, or no, wait, this is not a Petri. What the fuck is this dot mod tank called? It's a dot mod
It's a
tank.
dot mod tank.
And it's 24 millimeter.
I think it's 3 or 2
Yeah,
or 3
something like
or
that.
some shit like that.
And
yeah.
then it's got a Nolly drip tip, which is like
Jesus.
pretty.
Do you like the Nolly drip tip?
I do. I like it.
I'll be
a lot.
honest.
Sick.
Every time I've had a Nolly drip tip, shout out to Nolly, but I'm gonna keep it real. Every time I've had a Nolly drip tip, every single time I've spent $20 on a goddamn drip tip, it's fallen apart.
Oh,
That's
really?
how
Top
you
of the
treat
drip.
it.
Stop it.
Yes.
All you do is put your mouth on
Yes.
the goddamn tip.
There's something in his mouth that is disintegrating.
Every time, all I've
yeah.
done is hit the damn mod, and I swear to God, the glue or something has came apart from the O-rings, and it,
In the first ones,
Then
yes,
it's
there
press
was.
fit?
Oh, these screw.
In the first ones, those are the screw-on ones now.
okay, so
Yes.
so the OG
They're improving their,
OG
their
Nollies,
design.
we're not fans. I'm not a fan. I don't care.
Huge fan.
And
Thank you,
we're-
Nolly.
Sorry, Nolly.
Yeah, I keep
He
it
just
real.
went. He just went hard.
No, I keep it real. I keep it real.
Ouch!
I got
That
like
hurt.
7 in my office
I
right
felt
now
it.
that are not attached.
And then I'm vaping on Siren. It's one of our newer releases. It was pre-released. I have to always say that because people get freaked out.
What's the
But
profile?
it is a strawberry coconut milk, but it really is more like a
What's
coconut
the
cake.
dominant flavor?
Strawberry and cake.
Strawberry
It's
cake.
mostly it's a strawberry cream.
Just
I just
love
added
cake.
Whoa!
It's got cocaine in it.
Hello! What did we add her
Give me some
now?
of that.
Hey, Hey, and 60 mils are $700.
Get you some now. So,
Yes.
Sales through the
You're
roof.
gonna have to update the fuck out of that FDA registration listing.
Holy shit.
Soon to be award winning.
Soon to be. Or soon to be indicted by the FDA,
Rico.
FBI, everybody's
people
coming.
keep coming back for more.
Ruining, award winning,
Whatever.
same
Hey,
thing.
same thing. Whatever. We're on the same boat.
we just want to get you to your peak. We just want to get you there.
Hashtag Elysian.
If you don't know, now you know.
Holy shit. I love it.
Oh shit.
What do you got?
All right, well, I have my same little smoke alien kit that I had last week. So if you were watching,
2 weeks ago, actually.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, you know what I mean?
Wouldn't it be nice if we were here every week?
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, I really like it. It's not fancy schmancy, but it works for me, and it works every day, which is really nice. But I do have to say that John from Craving definitely owes me a Stabwood Hexome. I'm just
hope
gonna
you
call
hear
it
that,
out
John.
and put it out there. It's
Wow.
no big deal.
You just took
But I'm
this
just
opportunity to
saying.
plug your free shit. Holy crap.
Team free
Here's
shit.
your
What do you
shout-out.
think
Where's
I
my
got
stuff?
these
Oh
boobs for?
my God. What an opportunity.
And then I actually have an unlabeled bottle from Time Bomb, and I can't tell you anything about it.
That's awesome. Yeah, so screw us, right? Yeah, that's cool.
Squirrel.
Yeah. So
Hey,
she has an
listen,
alien.
you have
All right, cool.
pre-tested. You've pre-tested
It was actually really
stuff.
good. It was actually really good. So me, I got this lime green taro from Vaporesso. I actually had this black one about 30 seconds ago, but the battery ran out and I can't get to my office fast enough. So I grabbed this one because the battery's charged. And I got the VGod Trick Life tank. Always searching for coils. If anybody has coils for the V1 Trick Life tank from VGod,
And-
always
You gotta
searching
fix
for
it.
coils.
And he's calling me out for me calling out my free
Always.
shit, but then he move over there and
I
he's
don't
like,
care.
let me get some
Listen,
coils.
You know what's funny? Listen, you know what's funny
$2 coil.
is that we got a DM on Vape Capital, and there was this dude. He was like, "Hey, bro, I just want to let you know I have like 5 packs of coils that I'll send you." And I'm like,
What?
"Cool." And I'm like, "Yo, dude,
Hiya.
I'll buy them. Where you at?" And he was like, "I'm in the UK." And I was like, "Fuck."
Anyway.
But he's like, "Yo, don't trip. I'll send them to you." I'm like, "Right on, man."
Yeah.
So, yo,
can
shout
sell that
out
shit,
because
Russia.
he is sending me some Trick Life coils because I don't know why, but I'm such a creature of habit, bro. Like people like send stuff to us a lot, and I really appreciate all the stuff that was sent to us and is sent to us on a regular basis. But a lot of the coils that people are manufacturing nowadays, they're not great coils. You know what I mean? And they're really like they burn out fast and they taste like shit, and you really don't get the flavor of the juice that you really, really enjoy.
Okay, but at least it ain't a cardo.
True.
Yeah, oh.
True.
Let's just all give it up for the
But
death of the card.
If I was vaping on a cardo, it'd be like some 18 milligram, and I'd be just chilling, and I'd be dripping into my cardo.
I used to drip on my cardos
You know what I
too.
mean?
really
And I'd be
thought I was
vaping the
weird.
shit out of it.
Why are you doing
I'd be
that?
dripping
All
into my
over
cardo, and I'd be
it fucking
straight.
tastes better.
Hell yeah. Q, what do you got?
I have, as always, my Rig V2. Can never go wrong. And then the VC Addy. And I am dripping the Raz by Dr. Sugar Chits.
Chicka chits.
And I just got confirmation that JD has the...
Wow,
Q-mod.
JD has the Q mod right now in
Yeah.
Jersey.
Yeah, and if
I don't know
you-
if you guys are familiar. So we were in Vegas one time for the finale for the Vape Capital Cloud Championship. Q, I'll give you the revised version. Q had his mod, and we went to Maniac's shop in Vegas. Everybody's familiar with Maniac. I love Maniac. You're my homeboy to no end. Q, I don't know what happened. Maybe he drank a little bit too much. Whatever the case may be, he left his mod there, right? He left his mod at Maniac Industries, and the homeboys had a field day. So what they did was they sent it around the world.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. So his
haven't
mod,
seen of it in a
yeah,
while.
he hasn't
Yeah.
seen his mod in damn near almost a year.
Yeah,
right?
legit.
Legit, it's been about a
Do
year.
people
but
write
it's
stories about it?
So, listen, they put it in a case and they sent it to Jersey. And then from Jersey, they got a signature on that. From Jersey, it got sent to Hawaii. in Hawaii, people took selfies with it. They signed the case. They sent it to another place.
Epic.
So it's been traveling around the
amazing.
country
That's amazing.
for the last year.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And now
very
it's
amazing.
back. He hates it. He hates it, right? But it's been
come
traveling the
on.
country, and now it's back in Jersey, and then soon it will make its way back to California, and then Q could be reunited with the Q mod.
That's amazing.
Also,
it,
the
and
Q
it
mod
feels
has its
so
own
good.
Instagram. So
Yeah.
everywhere it's been across the country, Q mod's Instagram has been showcasing who has it and what it's been doing. across the
Whoever is in control of the Q mod, I would like to have the Q mod before Q has the Q mod.
So
I'm
that's
just
JD
saying.
the Irish Hammer.
And he
JD
has
the
it.
Irish
He has
Hammer.
it.
JD
He's not
has
going
it right
back
now.
out until he gets back here, and he says he will hand deliver it. So I thank you for wanting to use it, but hell
JD,
Hell no.
JD, I feel like you and I could work out a sweet deal.
Hiya.
no. Well, I
Probably
get
should.
20% of something, so
Whatever something is.
yeah. Well,
feel
hey,
you.
It's gonna be all grape flavored e-liquid.
I'll take 5. I'll take 5%.
So let's jump back to Elysian. So before we get out of here, I want to talk a little bit about. So how was Elysian evolved? I remember we have met a long time ago, and what has Elysian done since then till now, and where are you guys at now with your flavors and whatnot?
Okay, so we started off. Everyone had like a million flavors in a line when we first started. Like that's just
Everybody.
like how you did it.
Yeah.
Like it was like the Naked model, which is so funny because everyone thinks that Naked like reinvented something because everyone does one-offs now. But no, that's how we originally did it. And we had originally 5 flavors, and then we added 3 more onto it. So we had an 8 flavor line, which was Elysian elixirs, and it was really like it was my creativeness about it. It wasn't, like any kind of like branding that anybody else would be really familiar with. I made really weird, unique flavors. I had a sangria flavor. I had this like lychee pear flavor. That one actually does
hell
really
yeah.
well still. It does
Lychee
really
pear
fucking
sounds
well.
amazing.
It's amazing, but it's like not
She's a
stuff.
masterful juice maker.
Oh, thank
She
you.
is.
Oh,
But it's not stuff like.
She is. I can't make juice for shit.
No, he really can't. Don't
I
let him in the
can't.
kitchen. But like the way things evolved, the way the industry evolved is that you really needed to come on point. You needed to come with good branding. You needed to come with flavors that people could recognize, or else you weren't getting your stuff on the shelves because it wasn't about originality. It wasn't about creating something. Like our original bottles are beautiful. Original labels are beautiful, but they're like of Norse gods or like Greek gods, and they're like sexy and they're like different and they're like artistic, which was really fun for me. I mean, I'm a girl. Like that's what I like to do. I want it to be pretty. Shut the fuck up. So we started in 15 mils, like everybody. We like pushed them out. We did really well. Our first 2 years really was just insane. We did really well, and then came all the hype juice, and this is what you had to do to be able to compete. And so we then took a different direction and came out with, I think our first 60 ml launched in early 2015, because that was like right when they wanted to be like, oh, we're going to do bigger juice because we want less margins. I'm like,
Yeah.
whatever.
16.
I know, weird,
No,
right?
I
We should
came
have
out
all
in
had a
2015.
meeting about that, I feel like.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, we should have. Yeah, we should have thought about that. Yeah. No, it's like a race to the bottom with the way things are.
It
But
is, for sure.
people never include, like, they're like, oh, well, this is really cheap to make. Yeah, raw materials are really cheap. Yeah, totally. So is a raw material on your shirt, but you're still going to go out and buy a designer shirt that costs $100 because it looks fucking better than what you get at Walmart.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Right?
For sure.
But, so we had that a little bit of evolution. We've come out with some more like regular everyday flavors. We did the cereal thing. One of our cereal flavors was really, really well known for a while. We did a really good white chocolate strawberry that is
Chocolate is hard to.
It is. It's really hard
to crack.
But we did really well. I mean, that was our best seller until we did K, and then Nilla Cake has just gone crazy. So, I mean, it's weird how things hit and how things don't hit.
It's crazy the demographic.
It really is.
And it's so weird because like here could be so popping a block away, nothing.
Oh, it's so weird. I have a place in California that can't sell strawberry. They can't sell it. Like it will not sell at their store. No strawberries, like at all. There's not a single one in the whole store, and like that is the #1 selling flavor profile. Period.
Ever.
Strawberry.
Ever.
Ever. Number one.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Except for
Yeah.
there.
And it's so weird. It's the
And I
weirdest
bought
thing.
half of them.
Yeah, me too.
I bought half.
Sometimes you just say strawberry is in it when it's not.
Yeah,
Also,
and
you
I'm
could
just like,
say-
oh my
She gets it.
Oh, no, yeah, just have whatever you want.
Totally,
it
she
is.
gets
Make
it.
Strawberries and all that other shit you like.
Yeah, just put it in. Berries, that means strawberry. Duh. we've done a lot of branding awareness, like a lot of branding redesign. Definitely put things in 60 mils. I kind of like the way 60 mils look better. I threw away glass. As soon as I could, as soon as Gorillas got good enough to where, and they got cheap enough because they wanted fucking arm and leg of them.
Yeah, they did in the beginning. Yeah.
As soon as they got like where they could be, where we could use them, we switched as soon as we could, and I'm never regretting it. The glass thing, while that did set us apart and bring us a premium.
Yeah.
Glass is terrible.
You know what's funny is that we all started in plastic, though, if you started early.
Hell yeah,
You know what
Yeah,
I
you
mean?
did.
And then, everybody upgraded to the glass. And we still have, like, a bunch of our shit in glass, but we do have stuff in Gorillas now, too, because it makes sense. You know what I mean? And for shipping,
international. Here's the thing. International shipping with plastic literally saves our lives. I mean, those glass bottles, that adds up on the shipping costs. And then what are you doing? You're eating that price. You know
exactly.
I mean,
unless you're shipping 10 mils, which have like 0 margin.
Yeah.
So what are your top flavors right now in the profiles that you guys are pushing today?
Okay, so one of them we don't have with us, but obviously Nilla Cake, it's award-winning. It's done really, really, really well. This year it's been really popping. K is one of our ones. It's actually, the K is almost 2 years old, and it's just done phenomenally. I mean, we out of all time, it's the best-selling juice we've ever had, and it's strawberry cereal. Strawberry cereal.
Shocking.
I'm super shocked. It's actually delicious, and
what's the cereal base? Is it like a Fruit Loopy? Is it like
no? It's like a cornflake.
Like a cornflake?
Yeah, it's like a cornflake with like little light notes of like frosting in it, and you get a real milky taste to it. And so it's like it really feels like you're drinking a bowl of Kellogg's cereal.
So can I order some of that in a 6?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I wish I would have known you did 6. I would have brought some.
Yeah, I'm a 6. I'm a 6 guy.
We'll send it right to
you. Yeah.
You're a 6'6" guy.
6'6".
That's kind of sexy.
Wow.
So K does really well for us.
They know me well.
We have another award-winning flavor that actually won best savory flavor and best in show, and which was really cool. It's a lemon flavor. It's called lemon cream. No, we didn't buy our awards.
Not buy our awards.
Which, you know what? I don't know if that happens anymore, but like in the beginning of the industry, especially with
the more money you have, the more awards you get.
Yeah.
Wait, let's preface this. In the beginning of the industry, the awards were not won with money, but
That's
in
true.
the middle.
That's true. She's right.
When there were like, I don't know, when like your booth was like a small apartment, and you know what I mean? It was like
if you got a 4-story fucking, you know what I mean, building,
and people were trying to bring it to the top.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Anything could win an award.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, it was really crazy.
Yeah.
It was unfortunate, but it's not like that anymore. It was a blind taste test, and it won. And it's called lemon cream. It does really well for us. It's a lemon cronut, which most people don't know what a cronut is. It's basically a flaky donut, and it's
not a croissant.
Not a croissant, but it's like a croissant and a
If you
donut
go outside
had
California,
sex.
nobody knows what the fuck a cronut is.
No, but they did. The cronut is a donut and a croissant. And
they had a little baby,
They did.
and that little baby was flaky and delicious.
Oh yeah,
and you just tore that shit up from the backside. That's what a cronut is.
You tore the shit up from the backside, shove some lemon in it.
Lemon. Yeah, just a zest.
A little bit.
Yeah.
And then it's a little powdery too. It's good. It's really yummy. And then our other really good flavor is dope, and it's a strawberry banana Laffy Taffy.
Sounds good.
Oh shit.
Sounds dope.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's why it's called dope.
Are you guys? I mean, after all the bullshit has happened and after all the chaos in the industry, are you guys keeping it at that 4? Are you still holding the same stock that you guys had before and the flavors you had before? Or are you just keeping it fresh, clean, the news and the Gorillas, and we're just going to push forward for what we have now?
38 flavors.
Yeah, we have 38 flavors that we rotate.
But do you push those 38?
No, so here's the deal.
Yeah.
Your original line, and I'm sure Cam can attest to this too, my original line has a following that it's not going to go away. That's that loyal customers that continue to order, and
that's what I love, right?
It's magical.
Yeah.
You know what's weird? I was in Russia, and this freaking kid.
Oh my God, he's a fucking weirdo.
Stop it! That's not nice. This kid came and hunted me down because of my flavor ambrosia, and he had only tried the clones. He goes, I had only tried the clones of your flavor, but I wanted to try the original, and he was so excited to try it. And this flavor was from 2013. That was like one of the first flavors we ever made, and it was.
Didn't he have a cloned version that he made?
Yeah.
He actually had it. He had actually made.
Overseas.
It was
it does.
really strange.
It's super normal. I mean, Naked's cloned in China.
Yeah.
So and it's one of those things that once you get a following with that stuff, it pushes itself. Now we definitely advertise all of our liquids, all of our lines, but we push through what the market is demanding. So we have flavors based on what's really kind of hot and popping. I mean, we're a business. Like we run like a business.
We're more strategic than we were 2 years ago.
Absolutely.
You know, we have quarters, and we push a product for a quarter.
Absolutely.
And then we go to the next quarter, and we push that product, and it steamrolls.
You can't just love something and be like, I want everybody to love this now.
Right.
And like, it just
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
No, it never will.
We wish. That would be
So,
cool.
so before we end the show, is there anywhere that you guys will be
Jesus Christ.
a part that we can have our viewers be able to see you at? Or
Yeah. We are going to be in a lot of places. Okay, so we're going to be in Ohio for the Midwest.
Okay.
We're going to be
At the IBC booth.
we're going to be at the Central Iowa Gathering, which I don't think is like huge. It's just like a little gathering. We're going to be in Ireland. Oh no, wait. First, we're going to be in both of the next Russian shows. We're actually doing that with Sub Innovations. Vape
Yes,
Capital was
that's
gonna.
right. Yeah.
I think Vape Capital's still
We
doing
are.
it with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to be in y'all's booth.
Cool.
With you guys.
Oh shit.
So that'll be fun. Our international, we love.
Our international game is tight.
It's kind of crazy. It's super awesome.
Yeah.
I personally won't be there, but the team will.
Whatever.
should come.
You should.
I'm not gonna be there.
The women are. Oh wait.
I'm not gonna be there.
Sorry.
Married.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
We're live. We're live.
Oh my god. Let me
Andre doesn't
hide.
like to fly.
So we'll be there. Then we'll be in Ireland. Then we'll be in France later this year. We'll make a presence.
South Africa.
We'll be in
Awesome.
South Africa, South America,
Got a lot of shit going on.
Colombia, yeah.
That's awesome.
and then we'll obviously be at ECC in California.
Before we leave, did you ever think that you'd be spitting off that many countries you'd be going to
No.
in a lifetime about
No,
vaping?
it's amazing. I mean, we go to these countries and sometimes like we'll look at each other and we'll be like, "Yo,
This is our fucking life.
this is our life."
We've been to Moscow 3 times in the last 8 months.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, it was fucking cold.
And it was really cold.
Really fucking cold.
It was really
And then
cold.
it warmed up a little bit, which was like 40s. But
And
I
we
mean,
were like,
still,
"Yeah, we're in
you're-
Moscow."
You can't. You're just beaming with gratitude.
Oh,
you
it's
know?
so
You're
grateful.
looking at these
Right.
old buildings, and it's crazy.
You know, and I want to take it back to you for a second because I think it's really important. Like, we're not focused on the American market. You know, here's the deal: is with all the deeming regulations and with everything that's going on, for any of the companies that are wishing to last, you push super hard in America, and you always do that. But like international is something that's safe. And
They're
have
gravitating and they're coming
You
for it,
have
and
to.
that's what you
Yeah.
have to do. This is business.
It is. It's
and
a
it's not
business.
about fucking American this, American that. Great,
No.
we've been doing it in America, but let's be real. When it started, it was in
Yeah.
the Philippines,
Yep.
right? And it was in Malaysia, the
Yep.
Philippines, and it was Indonesia, and that's where it started. And then when it came to here, it was everybody wanted to buy Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia.
Yeah.
Now everybody wants to
Yeah.
buy America, and that's what it
Yeah.
is. So now we are going international because that's what business people do.
Yep,
Absolutely.
have
Right?
to.
Yep.
So
Absolutely.
there's no apologies. There's no
Yeah.
there's no like gray
love
area
my-
about it.
I
Yo,
love
if you
my
don't
home,
know
though.
business and you're not traveling international to do business, then you don't know business.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
doing it wrong.
You're doing it wrong. Or you're shooting yourself in the foot. You're content with the bullshit you have, and you can just die.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that's what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
No,
I don't-
it's
I don't
true.
sugarcoat
It's so
shit.
true.
I don't sugarcoat
It's
shit.
true.
You're
Race to
going
the
to
bottom.
die,
Yeah.
and
Sit
that's
here.
all there is to it.
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Bottom line.
It's
is.
crazy because I was just thinking. I think I posted about it, but like this was the first Mother's Day in 3 years that I was. The first Mother's Day in 2 years that I was in the
Saw the post.
country, and like the first Mother's Day in 3 years that I was in the state. And it's because we've just been going so hard for the last 3 years.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
You need a second.
But
For
yeah,
sure.
like we need a second right now. But like,
You know what's crazy is
know.
that all that shit, and we're like, oh my God, China's cloning everything. Fuck China.
It's always
You
been like
guys
that.
suck. And now everybody's like, let's go to China.
yeah.
Let's go to China.
Straight
Oh my
up.
God.
Yeah.
China's booming.
Okay,
you
but
guys want to go to Shanghai?
Let's
need to
be
go to
real.
Shenzhen.
Right?
I
You
do
want to
wanna
go to Shenzhen?
But here's the real talk is they will clone your juice, and
In
it
a
doesn't
heartbeat.
matter. It doesn't matter
But
where
still,
you are. It
you
doesn't
go
matter
sell
where you are.
fucking volume. It doesn't matter if you're in Shenzhen, Hong Kong, fucking Shanghai. It doesn't matter. You go sell volume. They're gonna
Absolutely.
clone your
Absolutely.
shit, but you still made it international.
Yeah.
And then you go right from China to Russia,
Yeah.
and you go from Russia to UK, and you go from UK to wherever the hell else you want to
Indonesia,
go,
Thailand,
because
South
your name is
America.
already known.
Lit-
And if
yeah.
they have to fucking clone you,
Yeah.
then you've made it
Yeah,
in
if
the
there-
China
if-
world.
If
Imitation.
there's DIYs of your juice on Reddit,
Absolutely.
if there is
Right.
clones, if there's all of that stuff, that means your shit's solid.
It's
You know
solid.
what I mean?
They
It's
love
good,
it.
Absolutely.
you know?
Because they're willing to take the time to clone your
What is
shit.
it? The best form of
Exactly.
flattery.
Imitation is
is
the best form of
Imitation,
flattery.
best form
form
of flattery.
I mean, not when it comes to like
Bite
my
my
hair color
shit.
or
Right.
anything.
No, or
but
my
everything
beard.
else.
Don't get it fucked
Everything
up.
else, yeah.
Yo, we're gonna go ahead and end the show. Elysian, thank you guys for
Thank
coming
you.
in.
Thank you for having
Yeah.
us.
Appreciate you guys
Thank
coming.
you guys so much. It was a treat.
Yeah, it
Appreciate
definitely
it.
was. It was
Big
good
time.
having a conversation with you guys. Thank you to everybody who chimed in on the comment section. Camille is my left hand, and my right hand is Q.
Thank you.
Take care. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. We'll be back with bigger and better and more and more and more and more if we can. So stay tuned.
Solid.
Be cool.
Hiya.